we are back in Celestian Tales, the Old North. Where we last left off, we returned Arthur to the camp, and I'm going to see if anyone has anything different to say. These guys don't have anything. Nothing there. Guess the red crystals weren't quite enough. Oh wait, the LaRue tent, so we need the red banners. Squires, Arthur has come to me with a proposal. To communicate with the Enders through melodies. Is this your design? It was my idea, General. I believe we had a chance to turn this around, but the idea may sound absurd. I do agree about the latter. Tell me, Lucien, what do you think about this? Honestly, Lord General, I don't believe we can win either by strength or numbers. To be able to turn such a huge tide, we need not only strategy, but also proper execution. However, with most of the army injured and deceased, I don't think that's a valid option. Fair assessment. You've learned well in reading the battlefield. I assume you've also thought about the backup plan in case this fails. There is no backup plan, is there, Lord General? Should this fail, with what little we have, there'd be no choice but a full retreat. How can you say such things? We cannot give ground to these creatures. If we turn back, then not only these hills, but the weakened Fireblade will fall as well. Many of our soldiers are wounded. Those who aren't are more than a little exhausted. That's insane. You're thinking of leaving your own behind? In war, sometimes hard decisions have to be made for the greater good. If this gamble of ours doesn't work, we have actually lost the war. The rest of our actions would merely be to minimize our losses. Are you sure? There's no other way. There may be, but we're running out of time, and so we'll make do with what we have. Are you ready for this, Archer? Maybe. I hope your fingers don't tremble while playing that lyre. Get yourselves ready, squires. Meet us at the shores when you're done. This meeting is dismissed. Not seeing anything new, so let's just head on up. It's a small enough scene that I don't mind repeating it. Worst come to worst. So this is the moment. Is everyone ready for this gamble? In this war, we are your subjects, Lord General. And as subjects, will stay with you no matter what may happen. I prefer to call this a somewhat calculated move. But it is a gamble, and I hope we put our bets correctly. To think that we'd be so cornered as to attempt such an absurd maneuver. Deus, we implore thee to bless our ways. Are you scared, Lord Durndal? You've always longed for this, haven't you? A moment where you can show the world that your passion isn't worthless. That moment is right here, right now. Do you have what it takes to face it? I won't run away this time. Come on, let's do this and end the bloody war. Good. That's what I expected Durandal to say. Squires, have your weapons at the ready for anything. You sure about this, Sev? I know we're in need of a miracle, but this... You're putting the lives of hundreds into the hands of a musician as Squire is guessing. Are you ready to take on the burdens if this fails? If this happens to be a failure, do take my place as General Rossabal. Damn it, Sev. If you die here, I'll chase you to the heavens and kill you again. Let's just get this finished before I smack you for even suggesting such things. Godspeed, all of you. Start playing the lyre, Lord Durandal. Here goes. by the dais. Are they singing with us? Their chants merge with Lord Durandal's melodies. Never even thought such a thing was possible. Such crude yelling as this fit not the word music. Though to hear it like this, it just feels savage and somehow majestic. Don't let your guard down yet. We don't know what will happen next. He does not sound happy. Wait, Lord Uncle. Let me through, you monster. Lucian, wait. I'm not letting them take Lord Uncle just like that. My father once told me that when great warriors meet, there's no need for words. I didn't believe him back then, but now, seeing Lord Severin and that Ender there, the two of them are speaking in their own language, Lucian, the language of heroes. They don't need others interfering in their dialogue. We should let them settle this themselves. And I'm not entirely sure this is correct. Very well. We found another one of them touches him. Hey, what's happening over there? Lee can't see. Quick, Renard, put her on your shoulders. So that's how it's going to be. As you wish. Taste the blade of the Garrote. Okay, so here we are in the newest build. The other scene was pre-recorded to explain why things stopped. In the older builds, yeah, you can see my mouse, Severin had half this amount of HP, and for the way this fight actually plays out, a one-on-one duel, that's not nearly enough to survive, especially with the guy's DPS. So to explain how Severin works, I don't know... Okay, they didn't make the change yet. So there are a couple moves here that are fairly important, the first of which is Crippling Blow. Basically you just hit the enemy, deals a little bit of damage, and takes away 2 of their stamina points. If the enemy gets a full 8 stamina, he uses a move called Earthshaker, which is... it used to be instant death. I don't know how it fares now. So this is how you stop him from actually building up the stamina to use it. Number 2 is Body Perfection. This is a cleanse type move. It heals. In the earlier versions, the heal was like 1/10 of Severin's health. Right now is like 1,100, 1,200. And for the way the guy hits, that's not even close to being important. And I don't think he actually inflicts any status effects either, so we will not be using this. Move number 3 is Prepared for Duel. This one can come in handy. For the next 2 turns, you have 100% chance to counterattack. My recommendation for this move to the devs was to automatically put you in defensive stance once you use this, because you have to take 1 hit guaranteed in order to actually use this, and it's not that nice. Move number 4 is Triple Slash. This is actually worthless in this fight, unless you can use it like an Execute. To put things into context for you, it does 2 1/4 extra damage. So, the drawback is you need 3 stamina. So, to generate this stamina, you either have to defend 1 turn and then attack, or do 2 defensive turns, but the key thing is, you do the 2 turns and then you use this move. And the highest yield you can actually get would be 3 1/4 damage for the amount of time you have to put into it. But if you're just going to hit the guy, you'll do 3 times damage anyway. The only thing that vanishes is that quarter. So this is underpowered. Either the cost needs to be adjusted or the damage. They are trying to keep it consistent for all characters and stuff, but it just backfires in this fight. Move number 4 is Siphon. Basically, you take the enemy's buffs, you put them on Severin. In the earlier versions, this would cause the enemy to start behaving erratically, so I don't know if I'm even going to bother trying to use this. And your final move is Omni Slash, and this is a bit of a mess. So, to explain it, if you look right here, it does the amount of damage as 1 normal attack. It stuns for 1 turn and puts bleed on for 3 turns. The problem with all of this is it costs you a whopping 5 points. In this fight, there's pretty much no reason why you'd want to use this at all. Supposedly we're supposed to be using Severin in the future. In that case, the Omni Slash may be workable,
but as it currently stands, this is absolutely worthless. So now that you know how he works, let's actually begin with crippling blow. So we hit him for 800, he went into a defensive stance. We can't see his numbers, but I estimate him to have around 9,000 hit points. So I'm going to defend right here. He's going to defend again to generate points. We're going to use another crippling blow to take away the stamina he generated. Right there is his attack buff. You can see attack up plus 50 and defense down in the top right corner of your screen. For here, I'm going to use prepared for duel. I'm going to have to eat that one attack, but as long as it's not a crit, it's not that bad. So we're going to defend here so we take less damage. And you can see we got a nice little chunk in there. And I'm trying to figure out if he'll have Earthshaker ready. I'm going to use Crippling Blow just to play it safe. So now his buff disappeared. We are going to use one more Crippling Blow. Going to defend here. And I'm just going to use Prepare for Duel because I don't know how he's going to behave from here. And of course he defends. Sublime. So I'm going for the kill here. Let's see if Triple Slash can redeem itself in my eyes. Bingo. So that's pretty much the only way to use Triple Slash, I believe, is an execute. Okay, my mic was muted, so we missed the Lord Uncle line. Are you alright, Lord Uncle? I think he said he ordered a pizza. But in reality, I don't think I've seen a double-bladed axe like that. I mean, it's not uncommon to see like the blade on one side and also on the other, so it's like a battle axe, but not like that where there's two axe heads. Look, the Enders, they're retreating. To think such a miraculous turn of events is possible. Do we have to fight him now? No. Wait, Squires. He left just like that? Look, the ships, they're leaving. The Enders are leaving. A human has won a duel against the leader of the Enders and drove them off our lands. Who else could have done such a feat if not the Ravager himself? We all did our share of the fighting, not just him. But really, winning against an Ender Chief? That's just beyond human. He's been pushing himself too hard, as usual. I just hope the Sacred Sword doesn't... Ah, never mind. Is something the matter, Lord Durandal? No, I myself didn't quite believe that we can communicate with them like this. Don't say such things, my lord. You should be proud of yourself. This victory would have been impossible without you and your leer. How's he doing? So we may be playing as Severin in a flashback. Okay, he's still alive. How's he doing, milady? Broken bones, severe wounds, dehydration, extreme exhaustion. A normal man would collapse after defending the crevasse in the front lines for hours. In such unfavorable conditions, he still dueled the chieftain of the Enders. And he won nonetheless. The Ravager is indeed as powerful as the rumors say. It was by far the greatest duel I've ever seen in my life, Lady Belanus. I would have won that duel and taken just half the damage he took. Your muscles are getting tired, Sev. It's about time you retire that hero cape of yours. Will he be alright? For now, he shouldn't move around for a few weeks, much less wield a weapon of any kind. It's a miracle he survived this far. Putting any more strain on his body would be stretching his limits. If everything goes well, he should be fine in about 3 months. Thank the Deus. I did not think such a fight was even possible. For a human to combat an Ender toe-to-toe, and its chief no less. Still, we're low on medical supplies. You should return to Levantine as quickly as you can. Put him on a bed and carry him home if you must. Those legs won't be walking for a while. Hear that, Severin? They'll greet you as you lie down on your back. You know, it'd be the first time ever that the Ravager comes back home wounded. Look at the bright side. After so many years, maybe people start seeing you as human, not some untouchable creature. I will walk home. The people deserves a better homecoming. And right there we have a little grammar mistake. Lord Uncle, please reconsider. Think about your health. You've got all the glory a man can have in the realm. Don't risk your life for more of it. This isn't about me, Lucien. It's about Elaine and the realm. The realm, Lord Uncle? What do you mean? Selfish as ever, even so close to death. I'll be leaving for the seat of justice by dawn. Marianne, you take care of him. Lord Uncle, what do you mean about Lord Levant and the realm? What do they have to do with you? I think what he meant was about the Garrow, which has been entrusted by Lord Levant to him. Not sure I'm following here. Instead of leading on the front lines, Lord Levant entrusted the Garrow, and with it the title Lord General, to Lord Severin. Lord Severin may indeed be a better general, but I imagine many would see this as a questionable decision. It certainly gives the impression that Lord Levant conceded he is less of a leader than Lord Severin. As of now, Lord Levant has no direct heir. Lord Severin is next in line due to marriage to Lord Levant's sister. If Lord Severin returns badly wounded, it may seem as if Lord Levant plotted to remove a threat to his seat. I start to see thy point, Camille. I would like to add that Lord Severin's popularity as a hero might spark chaos among the people. Perhaps 'tis not a proper thing to say, but there are many who consider Lord Severin as a better blade-bearer. A divide among the people, such a thing can turn out badly. 'Tis important, therefore, to paint a picture of Lord Severin, returning both in glory and good health. The heroic Ravager has won yet another war. Lord Levant has made a good decision by sending him. The realm is safe, all is well, there is nae need for worry. Well, you two sure know your way around politics, don't you? As you see, squires, being a noble isn't as simple as winning wars and keeping your people fed. How we look, what we do, and what we say, these things may sound trivial, but we have to think about them. The common people look up to us. It's part of our responsibility to be their good examples. Can't I just do the fighting part? Why do you have to sacrifice so much of yourself for another? You're a hero, Lord Severin. Some people love. Someone the realm needs. Lord Elaine might be different than other nobles, but is he really worth more than yourself? Plainsmen like you may not have lived under his rule, so perhaps that's why you don't know. Hear my words, Isaac Goldenlake. If there's ever a person you should die for, that person is Elaine. You won't find anyone who's as honest, who cares more about his people than he does. What flattery. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so highly of someone. Such devotion is rare among men, Severin. Might I interest you in becoming my 6th husband? Lady Belanus! We've known each other for a while, haven't we, Sev? Maybe it's time to take it a step forward. Sorry, not my type. You're no fun to tease. Lucien? Yes, Lord Uncle? What's with that grin of yours? Nothing at all, Lord Uncle. Tell the army to prepare themselves. Take care of the wounded. We'll march home in 2 days. Are you really going to walk to Levantine, Lord Uncle? It's just a short walk to the port, then I can lie down the entire voyage. I'll manage, Lucien. If you say so, Lord Uncle. And those guys will not be walking back. Those who truly live by the sword shall die by the sword. Honored men and women, thy deeds for this realm of thine shall long be remembered. Thy sacrifices shall be carved in history by the strength of thy arms and the fairness of thy heart. The living shall pray for thee, so that thou may find the path to the side of the dais.
Soldiers, 'tis time for the living to bury our brothers and sisters in arms. Let us give them to the earth, so that their bodies may crumble and their spirits be free. This is... Did thee find something, soldier? There's a trinket on him, miss. A bronze signet of some sort. It depicts a bird in flames. A phoenix, eh? Sigil of the Phoenix? Was this man a Phaelite? We shouldn't bury him with the rest, miss. A cemetery for followers of the Deus shouldn't be defiled by other faiths. We can't throw his body away just because he's a Phaelite. He fought with us. He died for the realm, just like the others. Don't you think he deserves our respect as well, miss? Both of thee have valid points to consider. Indeed, the law states that we must honor those who fought for our good. But to add a Phaelite among the buried, 'tis a questionable act. I heard that Phaelites don't bury the dead, miss. They burn them. They believe that one soul will rise from the ashes of its vessel. Art thou suggesting we perform forbidden rituals? No, not of course. Of course not, miss. I wouldn't dare. I was merely stating what I know. It was just an option. We can still honor him without defiling a cemetery of the Deus. If we burn him without any words or prayers for the sun goddess, is it allowed? It may not count as a heretic ritual, no. Yet we are playing with the gray areas of the law here, soldier. There are no specific words in the scriptures for this particular event. This kind of decision falls into one's interpretation. I say we should just leave him be, miss. We shouldn't risk our own faith just to honor one heretic. Didn't you hear? The law says we should honor anyone who fought for us. Burying him with the rest may be too much, but at least he deserves a pyre. What should we do with this Phaelite? We're gonna burn him. Soldiers, gather some woods. Woods, miss? Are you going to... I shall never read the rites of Phaelism, but a pyre I can grant him. Phaelite or not, this man has given his life for the realm. The same realm we live and breathe in. To honor him this way is the least we can do. Okay, I don't know where to go from here, but I had to record this in so many different parts. I kind of want to stop right here, see what I can combine, and, well, if there's any problems, I'll have the opportunity to re-record. So, can we upgrade it? Everything's already upgraded. So, yeah, we had the Severin duel. I'm going to put the break here. When we pick up next time, we'll move forward with the storyline. I don't know how much is left of the game, but we can finally make progress now that the Severin fight is fixed, and, well, we're back on track, folks. So until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.